The fourth Niyama is Ishvara Pranidhana, and it means to surrender. We can surrender to a lot of things. We can let go of our own egos. We can release our expectations of certain scenarios, so where we should be in life, the way that we should look in poses, the way that we should be flowing on our mats. And we can move from a state of doing to a state of being if we practice Ishvara Pranidhana on and off of our mats. So it's really helpful when we're trying to observe maybe why we're discontent with something, or when we're trying to observe ourselves. We can practice this on the mat by coming into Sphinx pose. So we'll turn sideways on our mat, coming into plank. Make sure that the shoulders are stacked over the wrists. Hips or feet are about hip width distance apart. On an exhale, we're going to slowly lower all the way down onto the mat. As we get here, we're going to bring our forearms to the mat, stacking our shoulders over our elbows. Our elbows should be about a 90-degree angle. And we're going to release our lower bodies. Just going to let our hips and our thighs and our feet melt into the mat. Let go of any tension you have in your low back, in your lower body, and just be here. We're not doing very much, but keeping ourselves up right with our elbows. Sphinx pose can stretch out the front upper body. It stretches and it lengthens the energetic highway of our body, the spine. It helps relieve stress and anxiety. It calms our mind. So we can really focus on letting go here and surrendering to gravity and letting our bodies melt into the mat. It's also a great pose if you want to ease tiredness and fatigue. It helps get the blood flowing. You can press your hands into the mat, lifting your elbows off of the mat for a deeper back bend if you'd like. This is one part where we are still using our body to keep our upper body upright, but letting the lower body melt into the mat. Exhale, lower those elbows down. Slide those hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, come up through high plank, and then exhale, coming through to seated. We can practice letting go and surrendering to a lot of things. If we want to move past certain phases in our life, this is a good place to start, to let go of expectations, the way that we feel, surrender to the moment or the phase of life that we're in, and then we can start to do a lot of work inward.